match of the first day. This is what happened. And now we are at the teams, the second.
Enjoying
And eating.
all the time.
Well, see, that is the beauty in of.
Zaze in Usman Ghani. Ball him straight away. Bullseye. Rattling the stumps.
What a start that is. What a start that is for the Mis-e-Ainak Knights. Zia Sharifi, the top pressure in their mind. A check shot. Little far from the fielder inside the circle, and that goes down to the boundary. Ramacha opens his account with a boundary. For a moment, he might have had his heart in his.
Someone out. This time he goes big. And here's the fielder, but the bowler is racing away to the boundary. Second boundary of this over. One ball to come.
Trusting his skills. I told you, he's a very good batter against.
Out, got outside edge and straight away. Rahmat Shah lost his wicket. Brilliant piece of bowling. Got his second wicket.
Zia Sharifi is breathing fire, we stated earlier. This one going away. Didn't.
Straight. Beaten diving fielder for a boundary. Brave shot from the bat of Darvish Rasuli, slightly overpitched. And he takes the advantage of that one.
What a classic shot that is. Darvish Rasuli is really once with his movement bothered the batters. They want a run. There's a mix-up. Darvish Rasuli is not in the frame, and this is a run out. This is a collapse.
Miscommunication between the two. Darvish is not happy, shown some frustration there. He was 3/4 down the pitch there, and he returned. So very well picked up and released the ball. Mujib was very good to pick up the ball and whips up the belts in a flash.
Yeah, let's just have a look at that. He's not even in the frame. He is not even in the frame. And there you go.
The expectation here.
Yes, you're right. It's a big blow. It's a big blow for the Speenghar Tigers. Mujib's ability, he's done it. Plays for the national side. And there you go. He's got the wicket of Zubaid Akbari.
Catch.
Zubaid Akbari is not moving. He thinks that he's not out. But Mujib Zadran was confident. And he's all.
That's a very fantastic shot, and the ball goes for a boundary. That was really a brilliant one from the bat of left-hander. Scored a boundary. Same shot, same result. What a fantastic shot by Ikram Ali Khail. He says that the pitch is quite amazing for the batting. But that was
just for the teams. So one of them need to convey that slower one and beaten the wicket keeper. Could not stop that one. Well race away to the boundary. 5 wide given.
Again, that was not a very good ball. A very poor delivery outside off. Kids must be happy with the performance of the boys. That is a beauty. That is real a beauty. Swatted this one for the third boundary in this over. Oh, strong appeal and given. This time, this is Ikram Ali Khail who makes back to the pavilion. That was got rid of Ikram Ali Khail. What a shot. Absolutely a majestic one. He started the game where Ikram Ali Khail left. Smashed the ball for a boundary against Saeed Shurul.
Wicket to bat on, and that's what we saw in the first instance, the first game. Swing and a miss. Oh, he thinks he's got something there.
A very
Keeper
strong
outside.
appeal, really a strong one, and maybe the umpires are going to have a consultation there about that wicket. One of the most experienced umpire in Afghanistan, Mahmood Kharote, along with him is Ajmal Shamul Zaid. Definitely, well, everybody's heart's actually pumping. That's red one. It's gone. It's out.
He was waiting. The third umpire was
Yeah,
waiting to say,
definitely.
drum rolls, please.
Yeah. He took
Check out Speenghar. He's generating some
That's
pace.
a fantastic cover drive. A swatted one. No chance for the fielder, and the ball goes for a boundary. This is the requirement of the time, and this.
That'll be a stretch. He wouldn't want to get out at all.
over the
Classy.
top of the fielder. Classic, really a classic one. Again, he found the gap and scored a boundary.
That drinks break has changed a thing or two about Speenghar Tigers. And Tigers even under 100. Terrific. This time finds the gap. Much needed boundary for Speenghar Tigers and Asmat. 6 of the over. 72 for 6.
They are struggling. That's low total on the board. Pulled it nicely for 4 runs. Beautiful shot this one from Ismat Alam.
And that was
Very nice, but Khalil Gurbaz and goes for the big shot. Ijaz Ahmadzai this time. Brilliant.
That is the first 6 of the innings and the first from the bat of Ijaz. The second of the innings and first from the bat of Ijaz. Absolutely an outstanding shot. Cleared the ropes. Look at that. A powerful strike. And the ball goes for really a big one. Right in his arc. And he was ready to go for that. High.
Till the end, they tried their best.
Oh,
time races
that was
away.
unlucky, really unlucky. It was really a good delivery, but the ball gets the inside edge and goes towards the deep fine leg for another boundary.
And picks up 2 wickets as well. It could be the third one. Yes, it is. Ismat Alam this time lost his wicket, but a brilliant delivery by Mujib Zadran.
Now look at Mujib got his third wicket. So very good bowling performance by Mujib.
Regions have given lots of stars to Afghanistan cricket.
What a shot at the right time. Meanwhile, he smashed the ball in the air. The fielder is down there, but he accepted the challenge. The ball goes for a 6.
Great 6 by Ijaz Ahmad. He's playing sensibly when Speenghar was in a huge trouble at the beginning. Regions have given lots of stars to Afghanistan cricket.
What a shot at the right time. Meanwhile, he smashed the ball in the air. The fielder is down there, but he accepted the challenge. The ball goes for a 6.
Great 6 by Ijaz Ahmad. He's playing sensibly when Speenghar was in a huge trouble at the beginning.
2 deliveries to go. Cut it down, and that was the shot of the dive from the bat of Ijaz Ahmadzai. The ball goes for another bound. 12 runs, got 2 wickets there. The ball is in there, and this time nobody is coming to stop that boundary. Maybe that is another 6.
What a great inning by Ijaz Ahmadzai. He's a great player. He has played for national team as well.
That's his 50. Amazing 50 by this amazing boy.
Look at one thing interesting. Muhammad Akram and Ijaz Ahmadzai, they didn't have a very good Wakhan National T20, but both of them performed well today. In the morning it was Wasim Akram who played a brilliant inning, although they lost, but he won the stylish player award, and now it's Ijaz Ahmadzai who's doing scam for his 3rd over, and he was hit for a big maximum. This time once again over the fielder, and another boundary for Ijaz Ahmadzai.
Great improvisation. He was in a way can score more than 30 runs right now. 10 more legal
And
deliveries.
I think it will go and cross the boundary line once again, straight like an arrow. There was no fielder at all. And the crowd is happy. Speenghar fans are happy.
Yeah, definitely. What a comeback after the
Akbar, and now it's Ziaur Rahman Sharifi. Once again.
and that's gone. That's gone. That's really a big one. It's miles away out of the park for really a big 6.
What an
What a
over
shot.
this is turning into. What an over for Ijaz Ahmadzai. Mahmood Kharota is raising his fingers. Not one finger, fingers. It means he's signing a 6.
Definitely, both his hands in the air. And that was a back of a line delivery coming into the batsman. He was in a very good position to.
Hitting by this young Ijaz Ahmadzai. Once again, this one is timed.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot that was.
It's absolutely a gorgeous one. He's not hitting the ball, he is killing it.
This one should be one of the best shots of the tournament. Look, We will see the
So
replay.
far, that was a
Look at
great
this.
timing from the sweet part of the bat. One of the loveliest shot of the match, and the ball goes for a 6.
And look at the pose he held.
That was a post for the journal. Any corner of the ground. That time he wanted to go. Nobody is there, and the ball goes for another boundary. Not a good-looking shot, but still he manages a boundary.
No matter how runs come.
Here, a supportive role to Ijaz Ahmed Zay. Oh, maybe out, maybe given. Yes, at the end it's given out. Ijaz Ahmed is not happy. He's not happy. He's asking the umpire there, but he is. So that's the batting card.
Going to be a good chase if they're going to chase it down after winning the toss. Mis-e-Ainak.
You are absolutely right. So here comes, and that time he goes. He wanted to go for a big one, couple of the bounces, and the ball goes to cross the ropes. Maybe another boundary, the first boundary of the innings, and
Right.
that was really a good shot from the bat of Wafiullah.
Now he's aggressive. He wants to go big and he wants to smash some good shots. Look at the way he's playing. That was not a good control, but somehow he got a boundary with the shots. Wafiullah is one of
The first over. Bowlham, that's it. That's the wicket that they needed. Absolutely a Yorker, and a toe-crashing Yorker from Farid Malik.
absolutely a Jaffer this time, rattling the stumps. Khalid Tani.
Like this, that I put you in deep trouble. Lovely shot, great charming. The ball goes and goes maybe for a mile, and that's a 6. Nobody was over there, even out of the boundary, to
Wow.
take the catch.
What a shot that was. Showed the full face of the bat. We've really seen some entertaining innings from Wafiullah Tarakhel in the 9th edition, and once again in the first match. Look at how he beautifully placed this. Full face of the bat. Pure timing.
Timed it, absolutely. The time was exquisite one, and the ball goes for really a big one.
All right, so you were telling me something. Go ahead.
Ramage.
First ball, Dawlat Zadran got inside edge. Lucky boundary for the batter of Wafiullah Tarakhel. This time the keeper tried his level best to stop, but he was unable to reach there. Like Afghan. Looks like Afghan. Down the track this time. This time he's connecting. Goes flat and hard. Wideish long off for a maximum from the batter of Wafiullah Tarakhel. If he smash a few more, he can get boundaries. Not a big round.
Yeah, small boundaries. Finally, he connects in. When everyone connects, that will go over the boundary for a 6.
But the important thing is that positive footwork, good connection.
Has to go for a hit.
Now look at this time he got one. Cuts it away and got a boundary. First ball for a maximum, the last ball for a boundary. So with that boundary they reached to 45 for the loss of 1 wicket after 6.
48 for 1. Khalid Tanwar lost his wicket. It's bowled him. Underaged, dragged in. Dawlat Zadran is happy in pointing to Afsazazai, go back to the pavilion.
That's why coming down the track the ball was not having that much bounce. He was having, there is a cell phone also. Short one and dispatches that. Goes for half a dozen. The ball is landing right behind the boundary line. So he's welcomed, and thank you very much for Pakteen.
Yeah, poor delivery, short one. Pulled it easily. Enough power to go out of the boundary. Deep mid wicket.
Raises his hands and says that Shesh Pegiza. This is the second one. Straight over the bowler's head for a maximum. It reminds us Wa Khan National T20 Cup where he smashed 3 maximum against Babar Khan. But once again he's going to replicate.
Yeah, once again this time a half volley. More easy for Wafiullah. He's really strong down the ground. Don't ball there to Wafiullah.
You mean don't ball too full to him and judge the ball when it's released from the hand of the bowler. This is something that we were talking about. Coming down the track, the stumps are rattled and the stumps are broken. So keeper is quite sure that, but Wafiullah is not interested. He's thinking that he was having his leg or boot behind that white line. So let's have a look. Refer to the TU umpire.
Yeah, Ikram Ali Khail is really quick behind the wickets. You can see against Netherlands in the World Cup. He's got 2 stumping run-outs. And yes, electric behind the wicket. And nearly...
It looks like it's going to be 3 letters.
OUT. It's out.
Now you understood what I mean, that 3 letters or these 3 letters.
Very outstanding shot, and the ball goes for a boundary. That was a swatted one.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
picked up.
It was really outside.
Swung away. A powerful stroke. He's an attacking batter. He understands the need of the situation about getting a boundary, and he's found a 6 for himself. There's a discussion going on, intense discussion between 2 batters. Look at this once again. It was coming back into the right-hander, played it with the angle in the death overs. Tonks it down the ground, and it's gone for 6. Another mighty hit. Stand and deliver over the bowler's head for 6. He knows that nothing is happening off the surface for the fast bowler. It will certainly play with the ego of Daulat Chadran to a rising delivery, not an easy stroke to execute for the batter. He thumped it down the ground. That will certainly dishearten Daulat Chadran. He hasn't been hit in this.
Spin bowler with the left hand. Farmanullah Safi, he's a great all-rounder. He was, and here the wicket is gone finally. The dangerous Sohail Khan Zurmate is clean bowled by Nasir Khan.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about the potential of Nasir Khan with the ball. I was speaking to the selector as well before the beginning of the tournament. The game from that situation.
I really enjoyed his shots in that over.
They need a boundary, very well placed. 2 fielders not far away from each other, but he has split them for 4. Nasir has the strike now. Slower delivery, he gets it fine. And is going to pick up a boundary, a vital boundary from Mis-e-Ainak perspective. This is so good. They are just coming back into the game. And they're progressing along nicely. It's a derby. 2 teams with plenty of superstars. Slower delivery, handled it expertly.
Yeah,
the game delayed shot.
The game is slipping away from Speenghar.
About 10 runs per over there. This time the ball is in the air. Yes is called by the bowler. And oh, what a catch! The catch of the tournament so far taken by Ramit Shah.
Ramit Shah, absolutely brilliant. He kept his eyes on the ball. He had to cover a lot of ground there, but he never lost his concentration. He was committed, and he's
up and creeping up very fastly. This time he goes for a big one and he smashed the ball. 1 bounce out of the boundary. Emil did a good job here.
I've seen a couple of good innings.
There was no any man in that area. Boldham, what a revenge has taken. Absolutely a great delivery by Zahir Khan Pakhtien to get his revenge.
Is it?
Farid. What a shot, and the ball goes out of the boundary. That's a 6. That's the maximum. Great effort by Darvesh Rasuli there.
Well, searching for Yorker, missing out this time round. Low full toss and hammered over the top of the man on the boundary at the long off region. Great timing. Typical David Miller stroke over the top of the fielder on the boundary for 6. He's brought the proportion the required
because this time it's against the tide. He goes for a big one. The ball is in the air. Is it going to be taken? Oh! He has put down the catch and the ball goes out of the boundary for 6. Maybe that was the match-winning stroke by Farman. Mis-e-Ainak region, Mis-e-Ainak Knights win the match by 4 wickets.
Zahir Khan cannot believe it. He executed a perfect delivery, induced a false stroke from the batter that should have been caught on the boundary.
I mentioned it earlier that there is no need to bowl him on that area, and that he decided to go towards the deep mid wicket. Look at the catch there, long on fielder. Daulat Zadran came under the ball, adjust himself there, but unfortunately put down the catch, and the ball goes for a boundary. One bounce, couple of the bounces, then ball goes out of the boundary. So the match is finished with that
So frustrated, enraged.
Captain at the end, Rahmat Shah, it was about to pay.
So that's the situation in the chase for Team Mis-e-Ainak brought them into contention. Zahir Khan